Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning, about 7:30. I woke up about a half an hour ago. I am up early because I have to get some stuff done today and go to the gym before Adam and I get started with our day. So I figured that I would share how I plan my week with you guys. So here we go. Okay, so this and this are my two most used tools, I guess you would say, for planning my week. This is my Emily Lay Simplified Planner. I know that in my Q&A I showed you guys a different planner, and this is kind of embarrassing, but that was my July planner because this one I couldn't start using until August, and I'm a crazy planner obsessed person, so I bought this, and even though I knew I couldn't use it until August, and just kind of held off, and then bought another one that I could use until this one was ready. I have super cute gold monogram on here, and gold pineapples, the design. I'm obsessed with pineapples. I think they are so cute, plus they are delicious. I also have a little monogram on my computer. One of my friends, Jessica, she makes monograms and sells them in her Etsy shop, so I'll make sure to leave the link below because they are super cheap, super good quality, and I love them. But anyways, in my planner, as you can see, I've showed you guys this before, my workout split I have taped at the front, which it has changed a little bit just because I start school on Monday. Eek! So I had to switch it up to kind of go along with my classes. And then in this front pocket right here, I keep a rolling grocery list for the week, so as soon as we run out of something, I just kind of pop it on here so that I'm not sitting at the end of the week like, oh, what do we need, what do we need? So I just keep this. There's not very much on the list right now because we went grocery shopping 2 days ago. 1 day ago, 2 days ago, I don't know, we just went grocery shopping. But the way that I break up my grocery list is in the top left-hand corner, I do produce, top right-hand corner, I do like proteins, like chicken, any kind of meat we need. And then the bottom left is everything else. And then the bottom right is like household stuff, so like non-food items, like dog food and stuff. So that is the grocery list. That stays in the front pocket of my planner. I'll put it back in there later. But I'm going to show you guys the planner. I am obsessed with this one, and this is, I think, my third year using Emily Lay's planner. She's actually from Tampa, so that makes it even better. But each month has a month at a view, and then I love it because it is the daily version, so every day has its own page, and I'm obsessed with to-do lists and schedules. So as you can see, I have a little bit of this week filled in. Next week I have filled in because I start school, so that's exciting. So in here I just kind of write down if I have any classes or if I have any client sessions that day, and then so I don't know if you can see, on the left-hand side, the times of the day are written down. So that's where I write, like I said, appointments or anything that's like scheduled. And then the right-hand column is a to-do list, which obviously I'm obsessed with. And I just kind of write down everything that I need to do, and I check it off as I go. So yeah, like I said, this planner is super awesome. It is kind of pricey, but it's great quality and it's super worth it. But anyways, I sit down on the weekend and just kind of plan out the week ahead, and I always fill in my simplified planner. And then for my workouts, I keep this notebook here. And you can see it's really messy because I scribble and scratch and change as I go. But I write down the workouts that I do every single day so that I know what I'm going to do. I'm not the type of person who can just run in the gym and be like, what am I going to do today? I have to have a plan. So this it just works for me. It's easy and simple and semi-organized. It's like messy organized. And this also helps me to see, like, if I'm sore the next day, I can look back and be like, what the heck did I do that was different, or whatever that made me sore. So that is how I keep track of my workouts. And then a lot of you guys are asking me what type of pens I use in my planner because they don't bleed and they're really pretty colors. So here's 3 of them. I have these ones here, and then I also have more too. I think they're called Le Pen, L-E Pen. I think it's French, I don't know. I get them on Amazon. They're pretty cheap and they're really good quality, so I would suggest picking a few up if you're in the market for a new pen for your planner. But you guys know that I'm obsessed with planning and I love to keep things organized. I feel like it just makes your week run smoother. So those are my tools of choice. Okay guys, I just got ready to go to the gym. You can see my dogs creeping in the background, as per usual. But I never really go to the gym on a Saturday, so this should be really interesting. I'm crossing my fingers that it's not super crowded. But I just wanted to show you guys a quick outfit of the day, outfit of the morning to go to the gym. I have my Polar watch, which at the end of this video, there's going to be a review and a Q&A about this watch, what I think of it, how I'm using it, all that kind of good stuff. So make sure you watch through the end of the video. This is just a black tank with a built-in bra from Glider. I really like the back of it. I don't know if you guys can see. It's got some lace and it's kind of like see-through lace, so it's really cute. I love tops that are kind of sassy on the back. These bottoms are from Lululemon. Love these too. I like the little gray band just to kind of break up the black and the dark green. And then I believe they have a little, zipper thing in the back. These are my new Nikes that I talked about in another video. I have been obsessed with them. Oh, and P.S. got a little bit of a new addition here. I don't know if you guys can really see it that well. Adam and I got tattoos this week. His is pretty much the same thing, except instead of a lock, he has a key, obviously. And he got his on his forearm, so like right there. And I got mine up there on my bicep. But anyways, I'm headed to the gym to do some sprints and some ab work, but I will see you guys a little bit later whenever I talk about my watch. Oh my gosh, that was the worst workout I have had in a really long time because all I could think about was how I felt like my legs were suffocating in these pants I showed you guys earlier. I love these Lulu pants. They're really comfortable, but I never ever work out in pants in the summer because it's really hot and humid. But all my shorts are dirty, really need to do laundry. So I was like, it's okay, I'm just gonna be doing sprints for like 15 minutes and a little bit of abs, I'll be totally fine. I did the sprints and then I like booked it out of there so that I could come home and rip these things off, and I'm just gonna do abs at home in my pajama bottoms. Guys, so I just finished the workout. Obviously my face is beet red and I have a really cute bun on the top of my head right now, and if you look really close you can see all of the grime and filth from the barbell. I did not film this video the same day that I showed you guys like my organization of like my planner and stuff. It's a different day. It's like a week and a half later. Don't judge me. It's been super busy for me because I was getting ready to take the GRE and I have classes coming up. So it's been like 3 years since I've been out of college, and I'm kind of freaking out a little bit, but in a good way. But I did want to get around to filming my review for the Polar A300 watch because I told you guys I would, and some of you guys have been asking me where this video is, so here it is. I'm sorry that it took forever. So before we get going, here is a close-up, if it will focus, maybe not. Whatever, of the Polar A300 watch. They have it in a bunch of colors. I just went with white because I like the way that white looks. So there are 2 pieces, 3 if you include the cord to plug it into the computer. It's the watch itself, the cord that connects it to the computer, and then, I don't know if you can see, the chest strap right here, and then just flew off. It's really sweaty right now, but it just connects like this, and I did have to buy them separately. I think there are packages where you can buy them together, but I bought them separately. But you have to wear the chest strap part when you're working out. If you do choose to wear this watch like day to day, just like throughout, you know, your regular activities, you don't have to wear the chest strap, just for when you're working out so you can track your heart rate. But some of the questions that you guys asked about the watch, are you wearing it during your workouts or all the time? When I first got it, I was really excited in wearing it all the time because it does track your steps, like the number of steps that you take, It tracks your sleep. So if you were during your sleep, it'll tell you how many hours you got, how many hours of like good quality sleep that you got. It tracks your activity level. So there's like, you set whether you think you're a level 1, 2, or 3, like active person. They give you like descriptions of each. And from there, it gives you like an activity goal. So that includes your workout, walking around, just kind of, moving, doing chores, whatever. And there's like a little bar at the bottom, and it tells you what percentage of your activity level that you're at for the day. So I'm like competitive. So when I first got it, I was like, I have to get this thing to 100% every single day. And then I figured out my workouts are pretty intense, so it's really easy for me to reach my activity level for the day. So I don't wear it all the time anymore, mostly because it doesn't really, I don't think it really matches like regular clothes very well. But if I'm running errands or something and I'm in gym clothes, I usually have it on if I'm in gym clothes, which is a lot of the time, but I don't really sleep in it anymore, mostly because I just wanted it to track my workouts, which is why I went with this model. The next question is, does it tell you how many miles that you've ran? I'm not a runner. Let me just throw that out there first. So the cool thing is with this one, which I've had a few other Polar watches and none of them did this, you get to choose what activity you're doing. So whenever you're about to work out, I think running, walking, cycling, strength training, other indoor, other outdoor, and then group exercise are the categories that you can choose from. And I guess the reason that you can do that with this model is it's more accurate on your heart rate and your calories burned and things like that. So whenever when I'm doing sprints is the only time that I ever have it on the running setting. And I couldn't find where it said how many miles that I went, which, maybe that's a deal breaker for some people, but for me, I didn't really care. But it does tell you, and this is kind of cool, like right now my activity level is at 109%, but that's just because I finished doing legs and yeah. But if you click your activity level, it tells you, so far today, and I just put it on just before my workout, so I've only had it on for 3 hours. It says my active time is 2 hours and 53 minutes, calories that I've burnt, since I've had the watch on, not during just my workout, but like the whole entire day, including my workout while I've had the watch on, 1,449 calories, steps, 4,124 steps, and then distance, 1.15 miles. So it doesn't tell me how many miles I ran during a workout, but it tells me how many miles I like walked / ran / moved throughout the entire day. So that's a pretty cool feature. It's also back to the activity level thing. If you haven't hit your activity level for the day yet, it'll give you some kind of ideas for how you can reach the activity level. So it'll be like dance for 2 hours, play tennis, table tennis for 5 hours, like crazy things like that, which no one's ever gonna do that, but I think it's just to be like cute or whatever, just to show that you don't have to only go to the gym to get your activity points in. But it's super user friendly. I love it so far. Like I said, I mainly am only using it for my workouts just because I kind of got away from tracking my workouts, and so I was kind of losing stamina because I was like, what am I even working out? What's going on? Like blah blah blah. So this just kind of keeps me on track and keeps me motivated to keep pushing hard throughout the entire workout. It shows you your heart rate, how many calories you're burning during your workout, which I can actually pull it up even though it's over. You can like pull up your training history in here. So 8, 10, 15, which is today. Strength training, it says my session was 1 hour and 10 minutes. And if you click that, duration, 1 hour and 10 minutes, calories burnt, 420, average heart rate, 67%, heart rate max, 95%. And then I also did cardio today. I went to the gym and did half an hour on the Stairmaster. So I tracked that as well. Duration, obviously 30 minutes. Calories burnt, 204. Average heart rate, 72%. Heart rate max, 83%. So that is basically what it tells you about a workout if you're wearing it during a workout. So I would recommend it because I think it just kind of keeps you motivated during your workout. You can kind of see the progress as it's happening instead of, because obviously when you work out, you're not going to like walk up to the mirror and be like, oh yeah, look, I lost 10 pounds or blah, blah, blah. Like, right. You know what I mean? Like you don't get instant gratification necessarily. And this is kind of a way to be like, okay, I just burned 500 calories. I did something. This is awesome. And it just kind of motivates you and keeps you going. So that's the biggest reason why I got it. And then I think you guys had one more question. Is it just for running or can you use it for all workouts? I kind of already answered that when I said that you can choose which kind of workout you're doing. So there is a model called the M400, and that is mostly for runners. So just be aware of that when you're shopping around trying to find the one that's right for you. I have the A300, like I said, and it's great for people who are just using it as like a fitness tracker. Another cool thing that it does, if you're sitting around, because I do sit around and do desk work some days, but it will vibrate, which you can turn this off if you think it's annoying, but I think it's kind of cool. It'll vibrate on your wrist and it'll say time to move. So if you've been sitting for too long and it seems like you're not going to reach your activity for the day, it'll tell you like, hey, get off your butt, get moving, kind of a thing. So I can't remember how much I paid for it. I'll put it in the description box below because I'll look it up and link it for you guys, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But another cool thing is the watch itself comes out of the wrist strap so that when you're charging it, you can just plug this directly into your computer. There is an app that correlates with it. I have it, so I can pull it up and show you guys. I don't use it, but mostly because, like I said, I only really use the watch for my workouts, so I don't need like the app that tells me like my sleep and all that kind of stuff, which I should probably use that since I bought the watch, but whatever. So it's called Polar Flow, and it just kind of tells you like how close you are to reaching your goals, how many calories you burn that day, how many steps. So you can kind of read it all on the watch anyways without the sleep. I think the only thing you need the app to read is the sleep tracker. So there's that. And there's like a little app on the computer whenever you plug the watch in that kind of ties it all together. But me personally, I'm just using it for like very, very basic purposes just to keep me motivated during my workout. So that's really what I'm using it for. But if you guys have any questions about the watch, feel free to leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I promise that the macro video is going to be up either later this week or early next week. I'm planning on filming it Wednesday and Thursday of this week, and then I don't know when I'm going to have time to edit it. So that's coming too. You guys have been asking about that. Lots of videos coming your way. If you guys, like I said, if you have any questions, feel free just to leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you. And thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.